guys, welcome back to another video. This is a quick video. We literally passing through and we went for lunch and we had to go to Selco, or we were actually passing through, and we just drove past the site of the job. So we will just have a quick look, and then we're speaking to the neighbor who we always used to speak to every day, really nice, and she just told us some tragic news about what's happened here. Like shocking, but also not surprising in a weird way. But I'll tell you some more. But let me show you guys what has happened behind here. So yeah, when we came, she was sitting with a friend here at this bench. So I was asking what was all this about, because this used to be this grass. So you guys remember the video? We used to sit here and have a lunch and all that stuff. And then as you can see here, this says Maple Memorial Garden. This garden has been planted by this community in memory of those we have lost. Please help us look after it. May 2025. So literally this is last month. Last month we in May, June? Yeah, last month. Last month this garden was put up here. You can see here the residents essentially are looking after this space. So the tragic story is that somebody on this street, one of the neighbors who lives a little bit further down in there, was actually murdered by another resident on the same street. There was a guy, we used to see him around here, and he's actually even threatened us. He was a bit off his head, and he used to walk past here all the time. He was selling drugs and all that stuff. We've seen him and stuff. And basically, apparently what happened is he ended up getting in an argument with one of the neighbors here. I think he was blocking him in the road or something like that, and he had an argument. And then he went home, got a knife, came back to the guy's house, banging his door down. Guy called the police, and I don't know what happened, the full story. Maybe he opened the door or whatever. And while he was on the phone to the police, stabbed him and killed him right outside here. I was actually shocked to hear that. I mean, I wasn't surprised to hear that had happened, because that guy was a rotten one. And yeah, he just killed the guy here, like literally like a month ago. And I was speaking to the builders that was working in here, because they'd been working late, and he said they was here when it happened. It happened about 7:30 in the, I know it was broad daylight at that time now. It was like a couple of houses down there. It happened on the road right here, and they called the ambulance, and he died in hospital, unfortunately. So, you know, if any of the families seen this video, you know, our condolences to you. Really sorry to hear what happened to the man. He was a husband, as far as I know. I don't know if he had any children. You know, everyone had nice things to say about him, and just some idiot who's just no good, basically, took his life. So, you know, this little garden is little memorial for him here. And it just, I mean, I knew nothing about this. I knew nothing about it. I only found about it when we literally just passing by it today to see the job. So, you know, I just wanted to let you guys know, because obviously you guys followed this job for 5 months. So yeah, this is the building. This is, it's almost cursed. I feel like this is cursed. I mean, I feel it's God that just took us off this job, to be honest, you know. But I'm gonna go inside and do some filming inside and show you guys what it looks like inside as well. So this is the loft. It was supposed to be one room, one big master room. Ended up changing it into 2 rooms, 2 tiny rooms. Paint has been painted here. It looks like they changed their mind with some stuff here. Changing.
The roof,
This room.
windows.
Box room painted.
The roof tiles.
And they put a little toilet in here as well. They put a toilet in there. There's a lot of space used though for just a toilet and a tiny sink in the corner. Oh, because the door, I guess you can fit a door in. Absolutely tiny sink. There's a lot of space taken up here for that toilet. But you've got 2 tiny box rooms. Yeah. So So lost the feature of having a big master bedroom up here, and now it's 2 toilets and, well, sorry, 2 bedrooms and a toilet. Painter guys, basically looks like he's working his way from up here and going down. We're gonna go down and have a look. Banisters. These became wood in the end. They were supposed to be fancy glass ones. Ended up just being normal wood staircase. There you go. Here's the bathroom. Bathroom. I actually like these tiles, actually.
Which one? The green one?
The green, but more these ones, the marble ones.
Oh.
Yeah, on the floor, yeah, on the side, yeah. Green ones were right. I don't know about the grout color though. I don't know. I think I would have wanted.
Nah,
It's kind of dark grey.
Is it dark tile?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that color though. So this is the master bathroom then on the first floor. Decent size bath. I think there's a shower. There's supposed to be a shower. I think there's a shower in the wall there. Yeah, you can see it up there. Shower. And a sink. And a toilet. And there. And this is a room. I think the plastering is a bit atrocious. There's a lot of sanding and a lot of filling. There's a lot of filling and sanding everywhere. So I don't know what the plaster walls are like, but it looks like they're giving the painters a lot of work to do. And it seems like radiators. There's a lot of changes, maybe. Probably ended up changing or adding these later. I don't know. There's a lot of cutting out. You can see here again. Radiator pipe works. I think there's just a lot of changes. So some things I've noticed that have changed. There was supposed to be shadow gaps around all the edges is what they wanted us to put, but it looks like they've ditched that idea. Probably was costing too much to get someone to do it, so they went with just normal ones. Same thing with the skirting, they were all meant to be shadow gaps underneath the skirting. They just went with normal skirting again, I guess to save money. Banisters is all just standard timber now, so that's obviously saving money. And this is supposed to be the master bedroom, or what was supposed to be the master bedroom, with the Oriole window, which is in. Oriole window looking out to that street though. I don't know about that window, but I would not want a big window like that on this street anyway. But yeah. So that's the bit up there where the steel is. Up here, you can see the plastering. Whoever did it, there's a lot of sanding. The plaster's been sanded, a lot of filling. I think they had quite a bad plaster in here. But this is this room. This is the flooring as well. A lot of the flooring is left uncovered and it's just so dirty. You got the ladder on the floor and just dirt everywhere on the floor. I really expected they would look after things a bit more with the finish, but yeah. All right, let's go down and see the kitchen. Slap that down. Again, plasterer. The state of these windows. There's a lot of cleaning to do in here. Oh, they got a little cupboard in here. That wasn't meant to be there. It's a little storage cupboard. That's interesting. You can get to the plumbing behind the bath, which is good as well. So we've got a little storage there. In the kitchen here. So let's see the kitchen. You've got an extract lid there. Under there. I guess the cook was meant to be here. I can't remember where the sink is. I think the sink might have been over here somewhere. Probably the boiler's in here. Nope, fridge. Maybe in here. Yeah, boilers are in. Boilers are all in. Again, a lot of the plumbing seems to be, ceilings being hacked up everywhere, and the plumbing and stuff. This is interesting. They left a bit of a feature wall. Wasn't expecting that. That's probably an after idea. And also there's a bit of cupboard storage space here, which is a good use of storage, I'd say. That's here. It's the stairs. So basically, yeah, this is it. So bathroom, sorry, kitchen. Again, the floors are just left uncovered, just being left to ruin. I don't know why he's not Corex the place, but the place is really is a pigsty, to be honest. A real mess. There's some waste pipe here. Something coming out. I think that might be for the next door flat. I think they might have washing machine and stuff under the stairs next door, and I think it's coming through this side, coming out here. And I guess I don't know where it's meant to go from here. It shouldn't go into this gutter because this is rainwater, so I don't know where that's meant to go. But see, the gutter's missed. I'm not doing one of those snagging videos, the funny ones on YouTube, but yeah. And it must be radiator drain offs for the first floor flat. So it'll be interesting to see inside this one. See if we can go in there. But this is the outside anyway. Let me show you guys the outside of the building. So you can see all the windows are pretty much in. They did the cladding up there. Here's the oriel window from the front. This roof, oh, looks like they painted it now. That fiberglass roof there. The yard is still a mess though, yeah. So this is the wall here, where the actual boundary of the house is. So this side is actually the neighbours. So she's obviously still letting them use it. She's quite nice actually, she was. In that. Oh, also they got solar panels up there as well. I noticed there's one tile up there on that roof up there. Let's see if you can see it. For some reason, hasn't been fixed up there. So someone's gonna have to get up there. I don't know how they're getting up that. There's a tall ladder to get up there and sort that tile out before the wind blows that and kills someone. But yeah, I guess in the summer the building's weathering in. The bricks colours don't look too bad actually. It's nice. I like the colour of the bricks. The black, I think the black goes as well. They've got some fencing here now as well. Let's see if we can see the back. So there's that loft there, the cladding. Actually, let's see if we can see the back garden. If you want to call it a garden, it's so small. It's a tiny, tiny little space. But let's see if we can go out there and see the outside space. It's like a little tiny space. God, mess again. So it basically starts like that. And so they've got the gas meter in here. It's like this drainage here. So they got the drains put in. They had to get drains put in from the main road. So I guess they've got those drains in because you can see the manhole here. So they've got drains. Oh, there's actually a gate here to go outside. There's a gate here. And basically this is the yard basically. This is the yard. Good. So the other side of that is the little garden for the downstairs flat. If you guys can remember that. You've got outside socket here as well. Outside light. The boiler flues. And this is, yeah, it's getting there. It's a messy. I think if the place had a real good clean, I mean, it's just been left really messy, really, really messy. But if it had a good clean out, it would probably look 100 times better. But yeah, it looks like they're getting there. They're actually getting there. What are we now? June. We're in June now, beginning of June. We actually started it about this time last year, first week in June, I think it was. And we were here for 5 months, and we haven't been here for 7 months. So this is 7 months after we left. If you guys can remember, it was like in October. So we did 5 months on the job, and this is 7 months after we left. So let's see if we can see the downstairs. I don't know if we can get in there, if it's open. We'll see. All right, guys. So the guy who's working here, he doesn't have the key for downstairs. So basically, we can't get into that one. He's only been left with the keys for the upstairs flat. So fortunately, I can't show you that one. But yeah, that's what basically the job looks like. Yeah, guys. So that is it. So unfortunately, it's not a happy video, but you know, I just wanted to share this with you guys because you guys was with us every day on this job, you know what I mean? So we just thought I'd share the news with you guys. So guys, we are off now. We got to go back to work. We shall see you guys on the next video. please like, comment, subscribe, and we see you soon. Take care.